It's the tortured poets department. That's what it is. I want to say society when it comes to Taylor Swift's new album, but it's not society because that's too close to Dead Poets Society. So it just came out last night. It's a double album. We're all kind of freaking out.
Yeah.
Especially Mike.
It's a lot of music. Well, of the three of us, Mike is the super fan. Mike, how are you feeling?
Tired.
Yeah. You did stay up late.
I did. I waited.
He was like, I'm going to go to bed. And then he realized, oh, no.
In my head, I was thinking, well, it's not coming out till midnight. And I was like, I'm not going to stay up till midnight unless it actually comes out at 11 and I could have the entire album done by midnight. And that's exactly what happened. And I loved it.
Do you have a favorite song? We didn't get to that in our earlier conversation.
Yeah, no, I really like Florida. I love the Florence and the Machine song.
Like that too.
I really like Florida a lot.
It's such an interesting sound with Florence and the Machine. Again, I'm not I wouldn't call myself a Taylor Swift fan per se, but I appreciate nice things. And that was a good song.
I like Down Bad. Unfortunately, it is not appropriate to play in all forms because there are a lot of F words in that song. Yeah. But I really like the vibe of that song. There was a run basically from Down Bad all the way to like Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. The first three I was kind of like, is this what the whole album's going to be? And it kind of was, but it does pick up on those next like 6 songs. And I loved that run of songs.
I do too. No. The next run of songs I haven't listened to.
No, the run from basically 4 all the way to 10.
Oh,
so
okay.
It does change.
Yeah, from Down Bad all the way to Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. I loved every one of those
Because I thought
tracks.
The same thing as I skipped through a couple of them at first because I was like, okay, this is all sounding very similar. And then once you get to like Florida, things change.
Don't you think everyone on the way to Florida on the plane will be just, anytime somebody goes to Florida?
If I was, he's singing the song over there. Florida. I was just thinking like if the tourism board down in Florida doesn't use this opportunity to rebrand.
Do you think
also
Florida, what?
Nothing.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No. It's just if I didn't want to get into the whole Florida conversation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can be tricky sometimes. Okay, do you have any blind items that aren't about Taylor Swift?
No, only Taylor Swift blind items all day long.
I'm fine with it because blind items are just like a crossword puzzle for people who don't want to think too hard about words.
And I will just say, she didn't leave a lot of blind items up for interpretation. She just spilled all the tea.
That is such a good point. Like people are like, do you think this song? Okay, the word Kim is in the song highlighted going, this song is about Kim Kardashian. And people are like, do you think it's about Kimberly?
Even though in the song she says, I changed the name and all of the clues, so only you and me will know the song is about us. And I'm like, no, you didn't. You spelled Kim.
Maybe someday your daughter will listen. We get it.
Yeah,
it's good
for her.
I also thought she mentions Charlie Puth and how he should be like
he should
more
be more
respected,
popular than
more
he is.
popular. And I thought,
or more successful than he is, or something like that, right?
And I thought, do you think Charlie Puth was listening to the song and then went, "Oh, yay!" I would if I were Charlie.
Oh,
Puth.
of course.
That's so nice.
Maybe it was negotiated before the fact.
Oh, look at you!
They got paid. I don't know.
Yes, this is what we need.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do some blind items here today. We're going to start off with this one. Now that you've got the A-list actress telling everyone that the pay cable show is coming back, even when the slightly higher on the list actress is saying they're not sure, it sure looks like the producers made a decision on which was more valuable.
Okay.
A-list actress, paid cable show, and a higher on the list actress.
Does this have anything to do with Euphoria?
Yep.
That makes perfect sense.
And Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah. According to the blind items, maybe they made a decision on who was more valuable to that particular show because Sydney Sweeney is telling everybody, oh, no, it's definitely coming back. We're good to go. We're going to have the next season.
They're all pretending.
Where Zendaya is like, I have no idea. That's not up to me. I don't really know any of those details. So according to the blind item, now Zendaya is one of the producers. So that part of the blind item doesn't make a lot of sense. But according to it, maybe Sydney Sweeney is the one they deemed a little more valuable, thus maybe paying her north of $1 million an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they might get money there's all sorts of ways this could play out. So it doesn't surprise me that it's complicated between the individuals involved. Like they may all have the same goal in mind, but different ways to get there.
Absolutely true. Yeah. And I think that maybe they've also realized Zendaya herself, like they can't afford me anymore. So the valuable one to us is we know we can get Sydney Sweeney to do it. I don't know.
Sure.
Who knows?
I don't think, Jacob Elordi, Zendaya, like I think none of them want to go back to doing that if they don't have to, because their careers don't require it any longer. And I could see, like, once you're done with something, and also they're older now, so like it's gonna be awkward and weird, and they're gonna have to be really like strategic about how they play that out, right?
Yeah.
Because it's been how many years?
At least 4, right?
Oh yeah, because it would have been the third season would have been at the start of was it only delayed because of the writer's strike or because of the pandemic? I can't remember.
I think it's both.
Was it both? Well, then yeah, it was. Let me see here. I'll tell you.
Yeah,
no, it's all good.
You don't have to research.
Yeah.
We're just musing. People out there listening can be like screaming at us.
It's all good. They can send us, hey, by the way, put a comment in the YouTube video.
Yeah, you're right. 2019 is when it started. So we're 5 years into this now.
So again, like they've all grown and it's going to be awkward. And the fact that they might, for different reasons not want to do it, but also may not want to just look like they don't want to do it. I mean, it's Hollywood after all. Nothing is real and everyone smokes.
Both Zendaya is 27 and Sydney Sweeney is 26, just for those who are maybe wondering.
Okay.
All right, there you go. Let's do another one here as we'll jump over to this blind item. Today is a huge day. This A-plus list actor is going to be nervous for a while he is at the mercy of his offspring. It is telling, though, when a former co-star gets birthday gifts every year and his offspring doesn't.
Oh, okay. Does this have anything to do with like Dakota Fanning and Tom Cruise?
That would be the A-list actor. Why is today such a big day?
Because it is Suri's 18th birthday.
Oh, that's right. She's a big girl now.
And we got to see her do her paparazzi walks in New York all the time.
Well, and she's not going to get, what is it? Well, she wouldn't get it, but, child support. He's not paying that any longer.
Oh, right.
But
I thought you were going to say a coconut cake.
Or that. Very likely.
But the real question, I think what the blind item is alluding to is something we've talked about for a couple months here, is that there's apparently lots of procedure. I think we had a blind item like a couple months ago that like just the whole idea of like Scientology has like a playbook in place for this moment, because there's a very good chance now that she's 18 and maybe he's going to speak a little more freely about her life experiences. They might not be looking too great and she might spill a whole bunch of tea.
Which is why they might want to make her, if they haven't done so already, a suppressive person.
Yeah.
Which is a behavior
she's already a suppressive person to them.
Which is a behavior we've heard routinely from the church. So.
Yeah.
Someone that just opens your eyes to the fact that you're in a cult. They don't want those people around, so they call them suppressives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well,
I the one thing that I've always wanted is an autobiography from what's her name? The mom. Katie Holmes. And I just don't think we're ever going to get it while Tom Cruise is alive, frankly. But I think Suri could tell a lot more tales that Katie couldn't.
And we also need one from Nicole Kidman. That's what I would like. I want all of her details. Put it on the list. Yep.
And of course, filling in the blind item, the other half of that is it's pretty telling when we found out earlier this week that Dakota Fanning gets a gift, and she's gotten a gift every single year from Tom Cruise since she was 11 and in War of the Worlds with him. So,
yeah, I didn't realize, like, I kind of forgot that they don't have a relationship anymore. Like, he doesn't see Suri. It's really odd. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's totally odd and very predictable from the point of Scientology, because she's not in it. Yeah. So the fact that she's not in it would indicate he's got a reason to not then maintain a relationship, which is really sad.
It is sad.
If indeed that's the truth, we don't know.
It's a blind item.
Speaking of which, blind items and said organizations. This former A-minus list actor is supposedly kicked out of the organization. Sure doesn't feel that way, considering how hard he's recruiting for it while in his current situation.
This is not John Travolta. But another Scientologist who's like been kicked out, but acting like he's recruiting.
This former A-minus list actor was supposedly kicked out of the organization. Sure doesn't feel that way, considering how hard he's recruiting for it while in his current situation.
Is it Will Smith?
No, I'm assuming it's
'Cause they were just adjacent.
the one who's in prison.
Danny Masterson.
So he must be recruiting in jail.
Oh, for the love of God.
But remember, they distanced themselves from
Xenu.
him because, well, I mean, essentially, they called him a suppressive person, didn't they? Or that was the blind item, maybe?
I believe so, yeah. So there you go. According to this blind item, Danny Masterson is supposedly kicked out of Scientology, but it sure doesn't feel that way considering how he is recruiting for it in his current situation as he's in prison. We did get a story last week that was kind of like he's the king of the place and he's like running the joint there wherever he's at and everyone's looking up to him and he's the leader and it's like, okay.
Do you think that's because he's a celebrity?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And knows people? I don't know.
What an interesting world.
Yeah. That's not fun. Let's not talk about Scientology anymore.
Why?
Does that sound like a fun plan to you guys?
No, I mean,
well, it's fine.
we're up for anything.
You know,
Oh, you guys are up
whatever
for
you have
anything?
to give us.
All right, sounds good. Let's move on.
Another Scientology.
Move away from the Scientology
Okay.
corner. We had Divorce Corner, Divorce Alley yesterday. Now it's Scientology Square. Let's go ahead and move on to this one. This A-list singer turned host wasn't very happy with her former reality co-star and what he did for just a few weeks ago. So we've got an A-list singer turned talk show, A-list singer turned talk show host wasn't very happy with her former reality co-star and what he did earlier this month or a couple weeks ago.
I just think of Kelly Clarkson when you say reality show and host.
You should be.
But who's her former reality co-star?
Justin Guarini?
Nope.
So reality co-star being like a American Idol co-star?
Nope.
Okay.
Was she a judge?
Yep.
Oh, she was.
But not American Idol?
Correct.
No, The Voice.
There you go.
Um,
You're on the right show.
John Legend?
Mm-mm.
Nick Jonas?
Mm-mm.
Blake Shelton?
There you go.
Yep. Did you guys
Fill in
happen
this
to hear
blind.
what? Did you happen to hear what Blake was up to a few weeks back?
No.
What did Blake Shelton do?
Well, a few weeks ago, let me fill in the blind. A blind item is just that Kelly Clarkson was certainly not very happy or is not happy with Blake Shelton for what he did earlier this month or a few weeks ago. He officiated a wedding that featured the very hated ex-father-in-law of Kelly Clarkson.
Oh,
Mr.
Blackstock.
Oh,
Yes.
Daddy Blackstock?
Daddy
I
Blackstock.
think that's what he goes by.
Wait,
yeah.
so Blake did what
He
at that
officiated the wedding.
He officiated
the wedding.
Officiated the wedding of
Mhm.
Daddy Blackstock?
And I think I think that guy is also Reba's ex.
Yeah, it is Reba's ex, yeah.
So,
Wow,
I don't
so
know. There's
he's
some
just
sort of
burning
connective.
all sorts of bridges.
Exactly. Some sort of connective tissue in there. And
Kelly, I don't want to burn that bridge, but I certainly don't want to burn Reba's bridge.
Well, yeah. Reba's probably she's in love with somebody else. She's fine.
No,
with
I'm
it.
just saying, like, I'm not messing with Reba because she's the queen.
and Reba kind of took his spot on The Voice too. So maybe there's there's a whole
Interesting.
nother
The
little-
blinds
get
juicier.
They get a little juicier, but there you go. He filled in the blind there. You guys got it. Kelly Clarkson apparently not too happy that dude she was not a fan of.
Well, be
Well, there you go.
better.
But I feel like she might just be eye rolling him. I don't think it's like a serious because everybody can't. Well, in the world of celebrity and celebrity music, it's kind of like it's not as big as we think. So you'd have to sit there and go, how can I not offend this person or this person? It would be tricky. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that guy his manager? I'm sure he is because he's one of the biggest managers in country
Maybe
music.
that's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All righty, let's do another one here as we roll through the blind items. You guys are crushing it, just cruising right along. Let's move on to this one. This foreign-born, mostly movie actor who is an Oscar winner was told by his doctors that he should start taking the weight loss shot. But in a reversal of what we've heard from most people in Hollywood, he refuses. He says he wants to enjoy life and taking that shot would be absolutely miserable.
Foreign-born
Foreign-born
movie actor.
A+/A-list, mostly movie
plus.
actor who's an Oscar winner.
Russell Crowe?
You nailed it.
Wow, good job.
This is kind of a reversal of what we've seen in Hollywood, but according to this blind item, and again, I don't know who's talking to Russell Crowe's doctor, but according to the blind items, he was basically suggested by his doctor that he should be taking the weight loss drug, or he couldn't be, or whatever the case may be. It might be good for his health. And he says no. Again, according to the blind items, he likes to drink too much.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
all right.
Good luck to him.
Yeah.
There's that.
I mean, look, if you don't want to do something, like the fact that he doesn't want to do what everybody else in Hollywood is doing, good on him.
Absolutely.
If it's not right for him, I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
All righty. You guys got that one. We are continuing to move right along. Let's go to this next one here. This former A-list singer who has been on a long hiatus, or I should also say foreign-born A-list singer has been a long hiatus, has been deciding whether he wants to become an actor or a singer.
Oh.
If we've got any indication, he is starting to book tour dates for 2025.
Wow.
Foreign-born. Yes. Foreign-born, former A-list singer. So foreign-born, former A-list singer has been on a long hiatus trying to decide if he wants to be an actor or a singer. And if we've got any indication of what he decided, he's apparently booking tour dates for next year.
Gosh, the hiatus is what's screwing me up here.
Okay.
Foreign-born, former A-list singer. Oh, so it's not like a Bieber.
Former.
It is not a Bieber. No, it is not.
Or a Shawn Mendes.
Nope, it is a Shawn Mendes.
Oh, good job.
According to the blind items, it sounds like that Shawn Mendes might be starting to put feelers out, maybe starting to think about booking tour dates for 2025.
Okay.
So he might be returning back to music. Again, this is a dude who did the acting, did the Lyle Crocodile singing / acting voice role, and now is maybe going to go back to music.
Okay.
All right.
Well, good for him. He maybe, speaking of witches, maybe his girlfriend cast a spell on him, and he's like, I just want to get back out there and sing again. Babe, come on.
So,
yeah,
that's what he's going to be up to.
All right.
Well, fans everywhere for Shawn Mendes will be excited. Camila Cabello, on the other hand, maybe not.
I've been to a Shawn Mendes concert, I think.
Oh, you think you have?
You think you have?
Tell us more.
At XL Energy Center, there was a big flower that lit up in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Like the staging was really beautiful. I think I did that.
All
I
right.
think it was a Bids for Kids thing. I apologize. Bids for Kids is if you don't know, you're just listening to this podcast, this is a charity event we do. So I kind of feel guilty that I don't remember if it was Shawn Mendes. Oh, well.
I'm sure Sean's not listening. His feelings won't be hurt.
Okay.
Let's cruise along and do another one here. You guys are rapidly firing through all of these. Let's go to this next one. And it is going to be all about a A-list singer who started off as an actress and has a big project coming out soon. Did not go home with her boyfriend the other night. Instead, sent him home, and she kept on partying.
An A-list singer who's an actress.
Mm-hmm. Started off as an actress.
Mm-hmm.
Has a big project coming out. Didn't go home with her boyfriend the other night. Instead, sent him home so she could keep on partying.
Oh, is that like an Ariana?
Yep.
Oh my
Wicked!
gosh, she's going to run out of blind items for us.
Well,
we're doing too good.
I mean, I think at this point, that I feel like that relationship's not going to go on forever.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me that it's already on the downward slope.
There's been, she, as we've discussed, she falls hard and fast for a lot of people. And it sounds like there's been some rumors that,
she's trying to fall hard and fast on something else.
Perhaps. You put that.
Well, that's why she's out at the club.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the indication, perhaps.
Yeah.
When does Wicked come out finally?
Until like October or November.
Oh,
so
God,
we're
I feel like
this
it's
for a
been
long
coming
time.
for like 2 years solid.
Well, they had to stop filming for a while.
Yeah, well, the pandemic,
they had like
right?
one scene left.
It is
crazy.
It's a Thanksgiving release, the 27th.
Okay.
The 27th of November.
November, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
that'll be the perfect time to see that, though. Everybody will be in a great mood.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of, I mean, it's not a holiday film, but it gives you that sort of nostalgic feeling.
Yeah.
Still a long way away, but we'll be looking forward to that. I'm definitely not stalling trying to find more blind items because you guys
It's all
right
good.
I can just say that I am looking forward to Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah.
Way more. I mean, because that's the role, that's the role to have. Not that playing Galinda isn't. I'm just saying it's a story about Elphaba. And I cannot wait to hear Cynthia Erivo's voice.
Yeah. No, I think it's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. And everybody's going to love it. We're going to be doing all sorts of blinds about it, I'm sure.
Oh,
you okay over there?
Yeah, I'm caught. I was just getting a pen. I have to keep adding to my list, because I do keep a list.
She does. Dawn has the most aggressive blind item list.
Aggressive! Because I have a list of A-list foreign-born singers, but I don't just have A-list singers.
Oh, okay. We'll put down a new category. Honey.
Okay. And then I have the couples category.
Oh, the couples.
Yeah.
Who's on the couples list?
Oh, my gosh. Where to start?
Well, we got time.
David Harbour, Lily Allen.
Who's that?
David Harbour's from Stranger Things. Lily Allen is a British singer.
Oh, I know Lily Allen. I didn't know who he was.
David Harbour, yeah. I've got Ashlyn Harris, Ali Krieger, and Sophia Bush. That's a throuple, but not really. Those are soccer.
Wow, she's got like arrows and everything, Mike.
It's like a whole flow chart. I love it.
It is.
You guys want to do one final blind item?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Milk this one as long as
Okay,
you
we're going to
want.
take this one slow.
If not, we'll go back to my list.
There you go. We can always
just talk more about Taylor Swift's new album.
I'll just say we've never gotten through 9 blind items before in a day, but you guys did today, and I'm proud of you.
We won't be so good on Monday. Don't you worry. It comes and goes.
This A-list actor was paid a heavy fee to speak highly about a A-list co-star that seems to have vanished as of late. And this is probably because they're a little concerned with the association they've got to somebody who's in a little trouble.
Oh.
So we've got an A-list actor that was paid a heavy fee to speak highly about an A-list co-star, as that co-star has seemed to vanish a little bit from the public light, considering their association with another troubled individual.
Oh, okay.
A-list actor.
Mm-hmm.
Association with
recently was talking really highly about a former co-star, an A-list co-star. Think of and then that's because they are tied to somebody who's
the co-star is tied to somebody.
Yeah.
Yes, so
who
that
isn't the best with their public
think
image.
of some people that maybe aren't the best in the public image sense right now.
Oh boy, where to start?
I was going to say Kanye.
Keep going.
Who did we just talk about?
Or who did we only talk about last week? 2 weeks ago?
Oh, I know.
Sydney Sweeney, Dakota Johnson.
No, male.
Far more. This isn't
male.
Just bad ratings. Yeah, this is far worse.
Oh. Sean P. Diddy Combs.
Yeah.
So this A-list actor was paid a heavy fee to talk highly about their A-list co-star, as this person, she has kind of vanished recently, and that's probably because she's trying to avoid any association to P. Diddy.
Oh, so we still have to figure out the
actor.
2 more people, or who's a co-star.
woman who's like, don't bring my name up,
Can we think of any
please?
A-list actresses that...
Oh, yeah, this is on the
tip A-list
of my
actress / A-list singer / A-list dancer / A-list everything
Paula
in her
Abdul.
mind.
JLo.
Oh, JLo.
Oh, okay. So
a former
A-list
co-host, an A-list former co-star with JLo has been recently talking really highly about her.
Not anymore, though.
Well, was recently talking highly about her because he was paid a lot to do so, according to the blind items.
I see.
Trying to help her public image a little bit.
Co-star. Yeah. There's a story about this.
Mm-hmm.
And his name is not coming off the tongue.
All I can ask the two of you is, why are you here?
Matthew McConaughey.
There you go. You guys
Why
got
are
it.
you here?
Just in
Why
time.
are you here?
Matthew McConaughey has been recently paid a heavy fee to speak highly of Jennifer Lopez. It's funny because she's trying to maybe rehab that image after she's vanished a bit ever since we've heard issues with P. Diddy pop up. So,
Mike,
P. Diddy Pop.
You delivered some amazing blind items today, which is why we were able to so deftly solve them. Dear listeners, you were solving them as well. You were playing the home game, which you can do every day. Download our episodes to your heart's content. Watch us on YouTube, which, by the way, if you're watching, I see you. I know you're there, so make sure you subscribe. Like and subscribe our podcast as well. We'll be back on Monday with more
Blinded by the Item.
Bye.